Hello, welcome beautiful, vibrant souls to today's pick a card reading. So today's is going to be kind of more of like general messages. I felt called to do a reading, but I didn't exactly know what it would be about. I am feeling a little bit of like a collective energy, so I'm going to channel a little bit about that. If you do want to skip the channeled info, that's totally fine. As you can see in the thumbnail, we have 3 options to choose from. So option 1 is with this Moldavite ring. Option 2 is with whatever the hell this thing is called. I can't remember. I'm like, it's not a protractor, but what is it? If you know it, put it in the comments because I don't. But it's this thing. This thing. And option 3 is with this cute little teaspoon. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. So again, if you want to skip the channeled info, that's totally fine. Those are your options. The timestamps are in the description box below, and that will bring you to the your selected group. So channeled information that I was picking up on is there's a sense of, even though I'm not really sure what's going to come through in this reading, I was getting this energy of good job. Good job. This is a timeless reading, but at the time I'm recording it is November 11th, 2023, so it's the 11/11 portal. There could be something that is coming through. It's being wrapped up from last year. Oh, my cat scratched me. Oops. He's really cute. But there's something where, you know, there's a sense where your guides want to congratulate you. Sorry, I have an itchy leg. For some of you, congratulate you after there's been a cycle that has felt very confusing, very frustrating, very, I don't know why I'm hearing the word deliberate or deliberating. So something where you've maybe had to deliberate, or you've been waiting for other people to make a decision. There's been something where you've had to surrender to divine order and divine timing. And however this has played out for you, this is, I feel like, felt very frustrating. And your guides are letting you know that you have been handling it incredibly well. I want to pull a couple of tarot cards about this. That you've been handling it very well. For some, I feel for many, this cycle is coming to an end. There's something that's being revealed to help you make a decision. I want to look at this card but not take it. King of Cups, you've really grown a lot. This could be something having to do with you in a water sign, potentially Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this has brought forth a lot of emotional, I'm hearing the word restoration, a lot of growth in an area where I feel like you guys were already very emotionally mature in a lot of ways, but there was something that was kind of in your blind spot, and this brought it forth. The 5 of Cups. Okay, a lot of you guys were subconsciously holding on to grief. And this situation that you've been working through has been helping you, I'm hearing, dismantle that piece by piece. Interesting. The Fool. Yeah. Justice. Okay. I always look at the Fool like, excuse me, like Aries energy, but a lot of people look at it like Aquarius. So take that as you will. We have Libra showing up with Justice. 7 of Pentacles. And Strength. Okay, Leo energy now showing up. 3 major arcana out of the 4 cards. I want to apologize, by the way, for coughing. I've mentioned this in some of my other social media pages, but I do have respiratory conditions that are genetic that I treat on a regular basis. I just cough a lot. I have cystic fibrosis, in case anybody's missed that, as well as seasonal asthma and allergies. So I am sorry. I know it's not the most fun sound in the world, but if I waited for it to go away, I'd never make content for you guys, and that just won't do. So thanks for standing by. Case in point. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've been waiting. Interesting how a lot of the people are looking this way. You've been waiting for a new beginning with the phone in her hand, waiting to get news, potentially waiting for a contract to be offered, an opportunity, a relationship. But this is something that you've invested a lot into waiting, especially emotionally, right? Strength really talks about us digging deep, excuse me, and finding our more sacred heart qualities, our forgiveness, our compassion, our drive, our endurance, our unconditional love, those kinds of qualities. That's really what strength speaks of. It's strength of the heart. And so again, with that King of Cups, I feel like the situation has brought a lot forth from you. And there's a sense here where you've made, I'm hearing, good progress. It feels like something is ending in order, like that cycle is ending. And so I want to kind of just, excuse me, I'm sorry, get a feel for what you can expect for like the ending, like what this means for the collective. 7 of Cups, this is an end to confusion. The 5 of Cups, okay. This could be an end to confusion over something that's brought you a lot of grief. For some, see how we have the 1 cup still standing? You've been waiting to see if something's going to come back around, or if it's like, I'm hearing last stand, if this was like the last, you know, the last time, the last opportunity. 6 of Cups, yeah, something from your past, someone from your past, someone you have a soulmate relationship with. And the Star, this is somebody you've held out a lot of hope for. 9 of Wands, and it's asked a lot from you. 2 of Pentacles reversed, I do feel like a decision is being made. I feel there's a lot of positive energy here, but because this is a general reading, regardless of how this turns out for you, for some, this is going to be where no matter what, you're getting the closure, you're getting the answer. Again, decisions have been made or are being made. I almost said in your favor. There's something that will be just and will be equitable and handed to you. And this is in order to help you move on, because you've learned all the lessons you're going to learn at this place of standing still. Excuse me, this place of standing still. So that's what I'm getting for the collective energy. I'm so sorry, folks. So once again, there are 3 groups to choose from. Option 1 with this lovely little moldavite ring. Option 2 with this bad boy, whatever it is. And option 3 with this rose teaspoon. So take your time. You can pause the video if need be. Meditate, contemplate on the options in front of you. When you have picked one that best resonates with your energy, head down to the timestamps in the description box below. And with that, I'm going to start with group 1. My God. Hi, group 1. So when I was taking the photo for the thumbnail, I just pulled out tarot cards at random. I didn't shuffle for them, and I didn't feel like I needed to include them in the reading, but I did want to look at yours. Yours was the only one that I looked at before I shuffled it back into the deck, and it was the 8 of Cups. I feel there is something that you're going to be, I'm hearing, called to walk away from. And this could be something that you used to be very committed to. This could be something as well, though, that you're called to walk away from something that appears, this is, hey, I'm trying to channel for you, that appears to be what you want, but it's actually a decoy. And the reason why I say is, A, we have moldavite, which if you have any experience with moldavite, you know that this is not a stone that is fucking around. This will make changes in your life, right? You usually only start working with moldavite when you get really, really serious about wanting to make changes in your life. Because anything that's in the way of you becoming your highest and most authentic self, gone. Goodbye. But for me personally, this is, I jokingly call this ring my dude repellent. So if I were to like go out and I don't want to be hit on, from at a distance, it can kind of look like an engagement ring. You flip it around, it kind of look like a wedding band. This was always my dude repellent if I was going out. It's like, oh yeah, I don't even want to worry about this. So again, there's a sense here where I'm feeling like, again, I always like this from at a glance, this looks like, at a glance, this can kind of look like a wedding band. So there's a sense here where I feel like you guys are walking away from something that looks like it's it, but it's not. Does that make sense? Or something that you have been very committed to, but with that 8 of Cups energy, something that you don't have any emotional attachment to anymore, right? The 8 of Cups is moving on from something with a heavy heart. Sorry, I have a little spot on my head because my cat accidentally scratched me. It was just a little accident. But there's something here about that, about moving on from something with a heavy heart, because it's just not, you're not in it, right? Your heart's just not in it. And I think for a lot of you, there's this energy of like, I wanted to want it. I used to want it, but like no matter how hard I try, I can't make myself want it. It's just not it for me. It's a no for me. So let's see what you got. Treasure Island. Oh, I love this. I really love this. Oh, we have 9 showing up. Excuse my burp. We have Wisdom with Magnolia. 44, so we've got a power number coming through, but that does reduce to an 8. You might be seeing a lot of repeating 4s lately. Excuse me. Trust. I already see where this is going. Oh, Black Cat. Fortune meets opportunity. I love that. Okay, we have Desert Jasper with Vesta and Resolve. 32, reducing to a 5. And Sunstone with the Sacral Chakra, Deep Knowing, and a 6. Okay. I think for a lot of you, if you chose this group, you're in different places on this journey. Some of you have walked away from something already. Some of you have yet to do it, but you're kind of feeling like you need to. I think a lot of you know. You have deep knowing here, right? And you also have wisdom. A lot of you know deep down that whatever it is, pardon my itchy nose, that you have been reaching for is not for you. I want to say anymore. So maybe this is something that you used to want, that used to kind of be in alignment with you, and it's just not it. I think with this Desert Jasper, you know, Vesta usually rules hearth and home, so this could be an issue in your home. This could be about where you live. There is an issue. I'm feeling this energy of getting something off your chest, right? Like saying it out loud, right? Saying like, I don't actually want to live here. I don't actually want to work at this job. I don't actually think this is the right relationship for me. Whatever this is, I feel this sense of, with this resolve, I almost feel this sense of like coming back into alignment, coming home to yourself, to the authentic truth of what you're feeling and what you feel you need for yourself. What is this resolve energy about? The King of Pentacles. Okay. The Ace of Swords. There's the truth. There is the truth. There's this one. And there's one more. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Wands is at the bottom. So this could be about a fire sign or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I almost said Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could also be, whenever I see Pentacles and Wands together, this for me is like a business, partnership, entrepreneurs, something like that. You know, and the Wand suit is always of spirit, whereas the Pentacles is of the physical world, of matter, right? There is a sense here where, I don't know why it's making me think of the chakra system, right? Your lower 3 are the chakras of matter, where the upper 3 are those of spirit, and the heart chakra is the connecting of the major 7. There is a sense here where I feel like what you're coming into alignment with, like we were talking about, is this truth within yourself about what would make you truly happy, what feels secure for you, what you want. There's a sense here of what it is that you need, right? Coming into alignment with the truth of what you need to feel secure and grounded, to feel good about yourself, feel good about, you know, like what type of relationship that you need to have in order to feel good. This is all about with the King of Pentacles. Excuse me, sorry. What you need to feel secure. For some, this is a revelation again with that Vesta energy and the 10 of Cups around house and home. Some of you are figuring out where you need to live. Yeah, because this was upright, but I wanted to flip it. We have the Lovers in reverse. What decisions you need to make in order for your heart to be happy, in order for you to feel good. This kind of has this energy of like, you know, if your heart's not in it, there's no point. Some of you have stopped running away from something. Again, there's an energy of release. You've known this. What this card keeps trying to like flip itself out. Death. Okay. You've known that there is this need. What was beneath it? The 5 of Pentacles. You've known that I'm going to take them because why not? You've known that there is a need here for change, because whatever energy you've been investing into, whatever situation you've been in, it's not serving you with the 5 of Pentacles, right? This is not having enough, feeling lackful, feeling left out and abandoned by the universe. And the thing is, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, you're not in that energy anymore. So this might be something where you were very committed to this before, or you were reaching for something before because you were in this energy. And there's kind of this revelation of like, I don't think that, like, I want to say like, I don't need to ask for this. So there might be something where it's like having to always chase like somebody's approval, having to always ask to have your needs met, having to always ask spirit, like, for some of you, having to always ask spirit about who you're connecting closely with. Like, can I, especially with trust here, can I trust them? And there's a sense here where I feel like you're leaving that behind because this is a deeply ingrained energy and belief system of I'm not safe. A lot of you guys have been doing root chakra work, and that's been a major point of healing for you. So this is what's changing. For some of you, this is where, again, you're getting very clear about what you need out of a relationship, what you want out of a family kind of system or situation, and anything less than that will not do, right? Some of you, if you were kind of chasing, you know, the house with the 2.5 kids and the picket fence, some of you are realizing that that's not really where your happiness lies. Some of you are realizing that you might just be happier on your own. And similarly, if you've been chasing, you know, you've been really comfortable on your own, some of you might be kind of having recognitions about what it is that you need out of a long-term partnership in order to feel fulfilled and happy. For some, this is about what you need in a living situation or what you need with your family. What is this? 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Some of you have just been doing the self-worth work, and you've been releasing, releasing into trust that the universe is going to hear you and bring you what your heart's desiring. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles, you've been really doing the work. For some of you, this could be about a job, but the 6 of Cups, I feel this is definitely emotionally based. What is this card? Yeah, there it is, 8 of Cups. Yep. You're willing to walk away from, I feel, these old patterns that you've held for a long time that have impacted your emotional world, your emotional life. The Star, the 5 of Wands, and this card, it came out one way, but then it turned itself on its side, so I'm going to take that, the World. That's why. Because again, whenever a card comes out on its side, that for me is the energy is in flux. So depending, you know, everyone will be different, but like a lot of you guys are closing out this cycle. You're at different places in that journey. And what this cycle is really predicated on is feeling like you need to jump through hoops in order to have what you want out of life. Feeling like it has to be difficult, like it has to be hard, like you have to struggle, you know, in order to have love, like you have to struggle in order to be abundant. You have to put in, you know, countless difficult hours in order to have your needs met or your heart's desires attended to. And so you guys are working through those kinds of issues at this time, and making beautiful, significant progress. A lot of you are gaining the wisdom of this experience. A lot of you have had to learn to lean on your trust in the universe. And so because you're wrapping this up, which is beautiful, I want to clarify this trust card. What is it, Spirits? Yeah, 8 of Cups. Whatever you need to walk away from, trust that that's the right decision. Trust that trust your innate inner knowing and your wisdom. It's pointing you in the right direction. With this Black Cat energy, we have Fortune meets opportunity, which again always has a Wheel of Fortune vibe for me. Your intuition is guiding you. And the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that the Wheel of Fortune energy is very much strike while the iron is hot. Your intuition is guiding you. For some, you might have a black cat that is very connected to you psychically. For some, you may have had a black cat that has like a familiar that has kind of like maybe is with you or not with you anymore, but this cat connects with you and helps like bring you to where you need to be. The 6 of Cups, yeah, I feel like, hang on. The 5 of Swords, okay, all right, let's see. And the Page of Swords. I want to take one more card and we're going to get into it. The 9 of Cups. Okay. The 2 of Swords is reversed at the bottom, so similar to the channeled message, decisions are being made. I feel like you guys have a decision to make, or you have made a decision. There are, you know, there's more than one decision here, but you're being encouraged, you know, to trust with the 8 of Cups here. Trust that you know when it's time to leave something behind. I think there is there's an internal battle and an internal fight, because I think there's this attachment to whatever this is you're leaving behind, whoever this might be. This could be somebody from your past, from your childhood. This could be somebody you have past life energy with. There's an affection, there's a fondness. But there's also, with the Five of Swords, there's a lot of mental conflict and chaos that can come out of knowing this person or being involved in this situation, right? Living with this individual, living in this certain place or something where there's a lot of, for some people, you want to move and you want to move far away. And it's tough because you might be leaving behind where you grew up or the only place that you've ever lived. And so there's a sense of nostalgia and attachment and love, but it's balanced out by chaotic thoughts, difficult communication, a lack of peace. It's costing you a lot. And I feel like this is kind of beset on either side by this curiosity about pursuing your own dreams, pursuing your own happiness. The number 9 coming through again. Excuse me. And I feel like that's kind of what is being kind of worked on here. There's a sense where the wind is blowing. It's hard to see in this card, but the wind is blowing, the trees are blowing over. It kind of feels like even though this being open to a new path might be kind of scary, there's something where it feels like a risky move, but you feel a pull for a reason because a dream of yours is calling you. What is this Page of Swords, 9 of Cups about? The Empress. You're feeling like you need to go in a particular direction, or at least move away from one direction, because there's abundance. This is your intuition trying to direct you about when and where to go. The Two of Swords reverse. It's very, very important for you to lean heavily on your intuition while you're making decisions at this time. The Four of Swords. Yeah, but to also not act hastily, which I realize those two sound kind of like this could be confusing and counterintuitive. There's a sense here of really, with this combination, take the time to listen to your own inner counsel. Act only on your own inner counsel at this time. And take time to listen to your intuition, to sit with it and see how things feel. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, because I feel like you've been investing for a long time. And this is kind of like you're getting ready to like make a big leap here. Yep, make a big leap with the Fool. You've been investing, I feel, energetically, even though the Pentacles usually talks about, our physical world. You've been energetically investing and possibly, investing your time, your resources, your labor to prepare you for a new beginning. The Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom. There's the potential for quite a lot of abundance, longevity, family. And there's a sense here to really need to listen to what what you feel emotionally attracted to and what is for you and what's not. Ace of Wands when I cut the deck, and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you guys know this new beginning is coming, but there's a fear around making the wrong choice. And I feel as if, we have Treasure Island here. We have wisdom. Fortune meets opportunity. There's a lot of good stuff up ahead, but I do feel like it requires a leap of faith to walk away from something that you already feel disconnected from. That's the thing with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is like not, I'm still in it. My heart's still in it. If it was like the Nine of Wands came out with it, I'm like, all right, maybe. But the Eight of Cups is when we know something's just not working for us anymore. But it's hard to walk away from it because we have, she's walking away with a little pack here. You're not walking away without some type of baggage. We have some emotional attachment, right? And with the mountains, it's an obstacle, right? It's something we have to scale to leave this behind. But that should tell you about how important it is to walk away from whatever this is. That, in this card, even though we know there will be, challenges, we know there will be obstacles, we still feel compelled to go seek it out because we know there's nothing left for us here. We know there's nothing left where we are. So this is something where I feel like many of you want this situation. There's a situation is not for you. You kind of are just looking for a way out. Maybe you're looking for permission. Hi, it's me. I'll be your permission. But it's because intuitively you guys know that you're heading toward this Treasure Island energy. We have a turtle depicted here. We have regular stars. I thought they were starfish for a second in case either of those are important, but they're just regular old stars. But yeah, so there is this beautiful new chapter up ahead for you guys. And I hope this serves as some type of confirmation that you need to kind of be able to move forward. Lean on your intuition and inner counsel at this time. And be playful with the universe. The universe wants to make you happy. So ask yourself if where you're at actually makes you happy, what you're holding on to makes you happy. So when we're holding on to something, we can't have open hands to receive. So I think that's everything I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a joy to get to read for you as always, and I hope I get to again real soon. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 2. Okay, so you guys picked this bad boy, which I don't remember the name for. I feel like you guys are plotting a course. You guys are planning something, giving me very much Two of Wands kind of energy. I mean, if you're not, you should be. There's a sense here where I feel a lot of you guys you're planning something out. I wanted to do the little circle thing with it. Circle, circle, dot, dot. You might be kind of trying to map out what the area of impact something is going to be. Like, what's the radius that, like if you make a move, you make a leap, how much is that going to offset these other areas of your life or other people? There's something kind of like that here. So let's see what you got, because this is kind of fun. This is fun energy. It's funergy. No, it's not that. I don't know why I said that. Peace. Okay. I like that. That's a good start. Anxiety. There we go. I knew it. Chaos and conflict. Okay. 33, master number, but reduces to a 6. We have the citrine with the sun and clarity. Excuse me. That's 18 and reduces to a 9. We have healing with the Madonna lily, 21, reducing to a 3. Wow, okay, so we have transformation. I cannot pronounce the name of this flower. 39, also reducing to a 3. So 3s might be important here. And scrying with intuition. Okay. Just because number 9 was very prevalent in group 1. Some of you, if you felt drawn to group 1, you might want to watch that as well. But it's so interesting. We were talking about the Two of Wands, because whenever I see candles in a card, that to me can indicate like a Wands energy, and there's 2 here. Okay. There feels like there's a lot going on here, right? And what it's all coming down to is that you guys are getting into contact with some aspect of self. We have this little zebra, and the zebra print skin is breaking away to see a giraffe print. It makes me think of that quote, like, when you look for, or when you hear hoofbeats, you look for a horse, not a zebra. I had a medical provider say that to me at one point. She's like, and you, my dear, are a zebra. I'm like, what a nice way of telling me that my body is unique and special in the ways that it is malfunctioning. Thank you. But it's making me think of that here is like, you know, there's something where you guys are, I'm getting like cats out of the bag, secrets out. Whatever this is. So something may have come to light about you, but this feels more like you finding your authentic self. I feel that as well with the sun energy here. You finding your authentic self. And this is because you've been going through a period of healing and transformation. I feel there is still some anxiety. You guys are caught between worlds here. There's still some anxiety sometimes about being your authentic self. But I do feel like you are coming into greater peace. And that's why you guys with that kind of Two of Wands energy, this is why you guys are planning your next moves, because I think that you're getting into alignment with something that is more authentic for you, but there's a concern here of like, ooh, what is this gonna do? What is this gonna, like, what's gonna happen as a result? You guys are trying to, I feel, rely on your intuition. You might be trying things like scrying more. You might be doing candle magic. Some of you are doing manifestation rituals. Some of you are working with bones. That's like a new thing. Some of you are getting divinatory assistance. So you're getting tarot readings, rune readings, things like that. But I feel you're trying to map out and plan something. So what is this that you're trying to plan? Excuse my burp. And it will be different for everybody, but just generally speaking. No, not that. Yes, this one. Okay. I can listen. The Tower, this is what I mean. There's something where you want to make a move and you're concerned that it's going to have this effect, or you know it's going to have this effect. And it's like, do I do this? How do I do this? I want to look at this card, but not take it. It's right in the middle of the deck. 10 of Swords reversed. Yup. Because there's something where it's like, I know it's going to be bad. Is it going to be as bad as I think? There might be something where you want to make some type of move and you're worried that something from the past is not, is not over on this. Well, I put it back in the deck. But on that version of the 10 of Swords, there's a little tablet near her head that says deadline. So there might be something where it's like, I want to, reach back out. I want to go for this, but I don't know if somebody's still mad at me, or like there's something like that. There's a fear of saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, of having a poor response. King of Swords. Okay. The Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles. For some, there's something, I'm picking up this energy. There's an offer that was made to you. And I feel that this was something where you couldn't see it clearly. Again, there's like an energy here where this sort of false self, this expected self, is breaking away. Some of you guys might have a lot of Aquarius placements. It's breaking away. And while this might incite a sense of chaos or conflict, it's actually, I feel like for you guys, it's very exciting. It's putting you on a path to greater enlightenment, greater self-alignment. And this is a direct result of, again, the healing and transformation work you've been doing. I feel like this is, excuse me, I feel like this is you guys. I feel like with the King of Swords, you're trying to make a master plan. You're trying to, maybe if you have an idea of something you want to do, it's kind of like you're trying to come up with logical justifications. So like, this has this energy that there might be people like in your friend group, in your family, where they're going to come at you with like logical justifications for their feelings. Like, oh, you can't move away because what about this or what about this? Saying that because we have the plane here with the travel. Oh, if you take this job, but what about, well, what are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about, like they might be like, it feels like they're using logical justifications to try to control you or the situation, or to like control uneasy feelings. I'm just taking a sip of my seltzer. Control uneasy feelings. And so I think with this, there's an energy where you've been thinking about this for a long time. You've been making moves toward this. You've been preparing in some way, shape, or form. What is this Knight of Pentacles? We have air and earth energy here, by the way, so you might have a lot of those placements. But I feel like these are you. Some of you, you're preparing to move away from somebody, Ace of Wands, to move towards something that you feel more passionately about, right? It's kind of like these people very slightly have their backs sort of to each other. Some of you have been trying to move away from a King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody who knows all, who sees all. This is somebody who's very much, logical. They make head over heart decisions. They're not unreasonable, right? They're a fair person. But, especially when it comes to like how you invest your time, excuse me, or what you want to build in this lifetime, this person, I feel like, is very scrutinizing. Excuse my burp. This person's gonna like ask all the tough questions. This person could be a Virgo as well. Have big Virgo placements. And I feel like you've been slowly but surely taking space from this person or working on something else quietly. And there's a sense here where it's time to like stand in your power. It's time to make a choice or like take action. I feel that very heavily. So let's see what we have. Wow. The Queen of Wands and the 10 of Cups. A lot of you want either to be with somebody in particular. I don't know why. Sorry, I got this feeling where I was like, I wanted to be like, I'm looking at you. Like, that's so weird. Okay, I don't know. Sorry, I wanted to share that because that almost never happens. A lot of you guys like either want to be with somebody, you want a happy ever after with this energy, which we'll talk about in a moment, or this is you wanting to explore some aspect of self, branch out and do something creative. So we'll clarify in a minute. Some of you want to be in a same-sex relationship and you don't really know how to break the news to the people in your life. Some of you, if this is somebody, and this is why I feel like it's hard for you, because these are seemingly oppositional energies, right? I think in a healthy, healed state, they both work really, really well in balance. But this is somebody who values cold, hard facts, logic. This is somebody who looks at everything before they make a decision. They weigh everything before they make a choice. You can't tell this person nothing. Very smart. He's the man with a plan. But if it can't be charted and, graphed to the nth degree, this person does not respond, right? This person likes a certain amount of intellectual order, and they set the tone for what they think that is, but that's how they operate, right? And they follow their own rules very heavily, but like very constricted energy is something I'm picking up. Whereas this person is so blended with their intuition that, like, I talk about this all the time, as opposed to, like, let's say the Queen of Cups. Both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are very intuitive, but the Queen of Cups almost externalizes her intuition as a separate entity that she interacts with, and it's how she communicates with spirit. Whereas the Queen of Wands is so merged with her intuition, it acts as instinct for her. So in the example I always give, if you ask the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands why they booked a vacation where they did, right? You say to the Queen of Cups, why did you go to, I don't know, why did you decide to book a trip to Bali? I'm just picking something off the top of my head. If you say, like, why did you decide to book a trip to Bali? The Queen of Cups would say things like, I saw it in a dream, I had a premonition, I kept seeing synchronicities, like, I received it in meditation. She can talk about her promptings from spirit as almost a separate thing that she's experiencing, and again can kind of almost interact with it more as an externalized thing. So if you ask the Queen of Wands, why'd you decide to book a trip to Bali? She would be like, I don't know, I just felt like I should. It felt like where I needed to be. Like, I don't know, I just got that impulse, I got that instinct, I gotta go, right? Because her intuition, she's so merged with her intuition that it acts as like instinct for her. And I think that can be kind of partially why the King and Queen of Wands can kind of look a little bit magical, because they kind of have a hard time fully explaining their process. They just kind of follow their intuition, they do stuff, and then bam, it seems to work out for them. And it's just I always say that this is knowledge, but this is wisdom, and you need both. Right? So I feel like whatever this is, there's a person in your life who might highly value intellectualism, who might highly value, I'm getting individualism, but also like knowledge. They appreciate and value knowledge. That's what they deal in. That's how they know how to give advice. That's also how they know how to receive other people's information or good news, or, that's how they know how to deal with things. They also have, they have a set plan for their own life, and that's how they live, and they might kind of expect others to follow suit. And I feel like you've been preparing to move away from this person. This also could be a boss for some of you, and move toward this person. And this is somebody who is blended with spirit. This is somebody who is exciting, who's fun. This is somebody who I feel like this energy of like, you just like them. You might be very attracted to them. It's like you can't ignore this person, and you don't want to anymore. And I think a lot of you are asking for some type of happy ending here. Now, if this is not a person, this would be an expression of yourself, right? Again, totally different than this like intellectualized masculine energy. We have this very spiritual feminine energy, right? Somebody who is creative, who is the life of the party, who follows their intuition and they just go for it. Somebody who believes in their own power, this very confident person. And there's a sense here of wanting to embody this person in order to find your 10 of Cups. And so I feel like that's what you're working on. What is this 10 of Cups for you guys? The 6 of Wands, talk about, being seen by other people. Some of you, you want to put some creative project out there. You want to move into a field that involves more of your creativity. There's a lot of fear around making that leap or explaining that to people in your life. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. You might be from a more traditional background or be expected to do that. You may have been on this other path for a really long time. So making this switch is, I have to crack my back. Oh, it kind of happened a little bit. Making the switch is not just about pursuing this career, putting your content out there, pursuing this lifestyle. wanting to be with this person, it's really about changing how the people, especially in your life, perceive you, how you're going to be seen. And I think that while that can be both exhilarating, there's a part of it that's still kind of nerve-wracking. And you've been in this place of healing and transforming. So that way, as you put this person out there to the world more, it is authentic. And I feel like you guys are strong in who you have become. And now is just a question of putting it out there and planning this next move. Or these cards. The Empress. I mean, come on now. The Fool. I love this. Okay. So for those of you where this is a creative endeavor you want to pursue. It is going to be incredibly abundant. Didn't we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom can also indicate the abundance that you are going to be bringing in, as well as people to share it with. If you are trying to pursue a person, I mean, come on, baby. This is, if you are a masculine energy, this is your counterpart energy. Pardon my itchy nose. If you are pursuing a feminine energy, this is it. This is what you're asking for. This is what you've been asking for. And it's nice. It feels like there's a kind of a blend here, right? There's a little bit of, foundational, traditional energy, but there's a little bit of quirky outside the box. And I kind of feel like it's a match for your energy. This person, you guys might be kind of like perfectly balanced, blended sort of thing. I don't know why it's making me think of the Temperance card. What is this card sticking out? Hang on, is this card sticking out? And then this one. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. This feels like a time of surrendering, finally letting your walls down and letting yourself go after what would make your heart happy. I see that here. So I do see that you guys are kind of in this planning stage. And I think what your guides really want you to know is that some anxiety about being your most authentic self and making those changes and standing up and telling the people in your life, this is who I am and this is how I feel and this is what I want. Some of that's to be expected. It's tough. But you've been preparing for this for a long time. You're ready for this. I kind of want to know how it's going to go if you make this change, because I'm nosy. Okay, I'm not going to lie. We have the Tower and the Nine of Wands. You're going to have to fight for this a little bit. I want to be honest with you. But, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And there's a sense of we're just not throwing in the towel yet. You're still in the fight. I want to look at these two cards but not take it. Yeah. Judgment and the Ten of Swords reversed, because I feel like there's a sense here where, what I'm getting? If this creates a problem, right, whatever this change is, two people have the potential to get their heart broken. Now, do you want it to be you because you gave up on what would really make you happy? Or are you more okay with it being somebody else because their definition of happiness includes trying to control what you do, includes trying to box you in with, I hate to say things that are, you versus me, because generally I don't believe in stuff like that, but sometimes it really does come down to that. If you're standing up there and saying, no, this is who I am and this is what would make me happy, and I got to go pursue this for my own self, and that is an affront to somebody in your life, that says a lot more about where they're at. And I don't know why, but that just keeps coming up. Would you rather break their heart over an unrealistic expectation for your life, or would you rather keep breaking your own heart? Because I feel like you've had to break your own heart to make this person happy more than once. Justice, yeah. This is time for your divine justice, but nobody can make it happen for you. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for this, and the King of Wands is poking out. This is what I mean. For some of you, you're pursuing a relationship, and this is your person. Do you want to let that pass you by? Three of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Wands. It's been a struggle. It's been really difficult. These were kind of looking at what you can expect. I think it will be difficult. It's not gonna be easy to make these changes, to tell people. There might be a period where it is burdensome, right? For some of you, going back home might be tough. For some, there might be a little bit of a period of time where it feels like you can't find the way forward, but you would ultimately be manifesting your happiness. You'd be manifesting sharing your life with people who love to see you succeed, who love to see you thrive, who love to see you happy, which is exactly what you deserve. And anybody else can eat my farts. Anybody who's got a problem with it can eat my farts. You can tell them that. You'd be like, well, Sinessa says if you have a problem with it, you can eat her farts. And I'm sure they're going to love it. They're probably going to respond to it super well because, you know, the King of Swords loves that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to imagine if, like, court cards for people, like, can you imagine telling the King of Swords to go eat your farts? Like, I'm imagining it now and it's hilarious, but, you know. Anyway, I think that's everything I've got for group 2 for right now. I hope this was helpful. It's an honor and a joy to get to read for you today, and I hope I get to again real soon, okay? All right, take care. Bye. Okay. Hi, group 3. Okay, I love this little, like, spoon, my little teaspoon here. There's a sense here of, I don't know, I was, like, almost getting, like, wanting to make something cute, wanting to make something sweet. I feel like somebody else wants to do this for you. So I have this little itch on my shoulder. It's driving me nuts. Somebody, I feel like, is putting in more effort into something than you might realize. So let's see what's going on here. Aquamarine with Intuition, card 8. So this could be somebody, you could have a March birthday. This could be somebody else who has a March birthday because Aquamarine is the birthstone for March. This is something you're very intuitively connected to. So even, like, if you get tarot readings about it, you're like, yeah, I already knew that. Or, like, when this situation plays out, you might be like, yeah, I knew that. Time to go. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. 45 reducing to a 9. Cleanse. Okay. Night Song with Hidden Talents. And the Honey Grevillea with Creation, card 11, master number. Okay, it was really interesting. A 9 has shown up in each of the groups, like, prominently so far. Okay, I just want to sit with this for a sec. So I feel like you're in this kind of, like, interim space, this liminal space, right? And this is where we have this cleanse energy. You are creating something from your hidden talents, or an opportunity from your, like, an opportunity for your hidden talents to shine is coming up. I do want to clarify this. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this could be about, you know, if you do anything working in communication, if you make content, if you, you know, you are a writer, even just, like, you know, people really appreciate what you have to say, the thoughts that you have. I feel like that's getting recognized. You might be getting an opportunity to showcase that. The Hierophant. Okay. Ooh, Temperance and the High Priestess. All right. So, and then Justice at the bottom. I feel like you've been honing your craft for a while. We have all the books here. You've been learning a lot about these hidden talents, whatever this is. You've been working on it. You've stayed committed to this process. And that's why I feel like you're going to be getting the opportunity to showcase what you know. Somebody's going to be communicating with you about this. This is something that I feel like has been kind of elusive, been sort of like you've been able to sense this intuitively. We have Pisces here and Sagittarius and then Taurus. There's very spiritual energy here. Oh, crack my back. That felt good. There's very spiritual energy here. You've been feeling this emerging into your reality. But it hasn't quite like amounted to anything yet is kind of something that I'm getting. Or, like, you know, you've maybe been, like, developing an interest in something and, like, developing your skills, but it's like, I don't know what this is going to go toward. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. So there is a sense that this is up ahead. Your commitment will be rewarded. Somebody might be kind of keeping an eye on your work from sort of behind the scenes a little bit. I do see that. But this is kind of what's up ahead. Is there's a sense here where you're going to be getting a certain level of appreciation, of recognition. What is this Temperance? Because this, for me, this is like, you know, something special is being kind of, you know, manifested and alchemized just for you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, very much like Jupiter, Sagittarius sort of vibes here. this is like the right opportunity will come around at the right moment. Justice, and that will be your divine justice. A lot of major arcana, 7 of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been waiting on for a long time. And I feel like any delays were about kind of either gathering your resources, honing your skills, letting something grow. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles when I cut the deck. So this letting something grow could be financial, but it also is just the sense of being very comfortable and confident in yourself. And I think that's what you've really been working on. And that's why this offer can come forth now or very, very soon, because you now have a lot more confidence in yourself. You know your worth. So your talents don't have to remain hidden anymore, because now you know how to manage them. You know how to create in a way that is fair to you, and that is in alignment with your soul's calling and your life purpose. I think this is something where you've been gathering the pieces of it, and you intuitively know that there's, you're drawn to this for a reason, but all the pieces have yet to fully be revealed, right? And I do kind of sense that here. But there's a sense here of with cleanse and time to go. A cycle is ending. And it's so interesting because I was picking up initially before like this like cute energy, somebody like trying to create something for you. And I almost kind of feel like it's related to this. Somebody could be throwing you like a going away party. Because I'm already getting like a little choked up at this energy. Okay, so what is time to go and cleanse? For some, you've been at odds with somebody who's been important to you, and you might not know how they're feeling. This could be somebody you're very psychically connected to. And there's a sense here where just as a new chapter of your life is about to start, you guys like finally cleanse this. I'm getting choked up as I'm talking about this. You guys finally cleanse this, and you're able to let it go. 6 of Swords, there's healing. There's finally healing between you and this person. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The Devil. Yeah. And the Hermit. Wow. Okay, so this is clarifying time to go and cleanse. You have spent a long period of time exploring in great detail the exact domain of your worth, where you end and other people begin, and what it takes to mind those borders of self and respect those borders of self. You've been doing a lot of deep work on that. You have finally, a lot of you guys may have been doing deep, like ancestral root chakra healing, big time. And a lot of you guys have been really confronting with the devil these deeply held beliefs that have kept you stuck. That have kept you also in a state of illusion. I'm noticing the boardwalk she's walking on is surrounded by clouds. We don't know if it's up in the air. We don't know like what exactly is happening here. And there's a sense where you've had to really this has very like 12th house Piscean energy. So you could have a lot of 12th house placements or a lot of Pisces placements. But there is a sense here of never really knowing what is going on. And that process has yielded a considerable depth of understanding about your own patterns and about ways in which you've shortchanged yourself in the past. And with the Hermit, I can see that you've done a lot of deep dive work here. What are you leaving behind in this cycle? The Hanged Man, there it is. There's Pisces, but you're leaving behind old perspectives, honestly. Old perspectives that have kept you stuck. I feel like kept you stuck in a cycle where it felt like you were making forward momentum, but you were just spinning your wheels. Again, very 12th house. The Moon, yeah, there's a lack of clarity. The 6 of Cups, I knew this one was going to come out at some point. I just knew it. And the 9 of Swords. Yeah. A lot of you, this is based around childhood wounding or past life issues, inherited issues about the love that we so desperately crave as children, the love that we didn't get. And I feel like whatever this wound was for you, that it created a fear around receiving love, a fear around not receiving love. And there's something where, yeah, I feel like this is largely related to you learning your own worth. Excuse me. For some of you, this is hyper specific. Try to remember the number on your childhood home. That might hold some numerological significance in this process. I'm seeing, yes, a 6. I'm also seeing the number 20. They're showing me 24, 82, 76, and 54. So you may have, any one of those may have been your address on your childhood home. Significant, time frames, anything like that. Those could also have significant messages about this. So if one of those caught your earballs, I would go look that up for sure. A lot of you are moving from this survival-based mentality into a creation-based mindset. You're moving out of surviving and into thriving. You're moving out of just maintaining and into building. I want to know what's going on with you and this other person, though, because, again, there's this energy of, like, I'm planning something cute. I've got something cute. Or, like, this almost has this energy of somebody wanting to, like, again, I'm really drawn in by, get over here, this image. And, like, somebody wanting to catch you before you get to the door. Like, wait, hang on before you go. And it's making me, like, get teary. So, like, don't even start with me. Don't even start group 3. I can't right now. Is this one? Yeah, there's this energy. I think you've known this person for many lifetimes. This person tugs at your heartstrings. 3 of Cups. This is a soulmate. This could be a friend. This could be literal, like somebody, again, throwing you a good, like a going away party, a goodbye party. What is this? The Magician. We have Gemini and Virgo here. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The 3 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands. Okay. For some, again, this, this going away energy, I think is just you're moving into this next phase. I think for a lot of you, this person really wants to see you happy and successful. This person thinks that you're all that, you're a star, you got it. There's this energy of, like, they look at you and feel like they could do whatever they want. This person's kind of like your number 1 fan kind of vibe. This person sees you as incredibly capable as well with the Magician. This person may have not known what they wanted in their past. You guys may have drifted in and out of alignment with each other. There's a sense here where I feel like this person wants to, I don't know why I'm getting this really heavily, but wants to come in and tell you about what they want for their future. So let's say if this was a friend where, you guys have drifted in and out of alignment, it might be like, especially with that 3 of Cups at the bottom, let's say, you guys used to go party together and you kind of started going a different way, right? This could be the person's like, hey, when you, stop partying, when you quit drinking, when you, quit doing X, Y, Z, it made me start thinking about myself. This person wants to share with you, they have a newfound direction in their life because they've reprioritized something, and that's a direct result of you. This person wants to share that with you. I got to find out more because I'm nosy. Super nosy, and also is making me tear up. The Chariot. Okay. We have Cancer's energy showing up. The 4 of Cups. Okay. Whew, the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower came out together. All right. Page of Pentacles. For some, there's a heavy energy of travel and moving. I will say that. This could have been somebody that you were involved with. This is somebody, again, you have a very deep spiritual psychic bond with. You might experience telepathy with each other. This person just tugs at your heartstrings, and vice versa. You mean a lot to this person. And I think because it's a general reading, this will go one of several ways. For some, again, there's that energy of this person almost trying to catch you before you go. And for some, this person wants to tell you they want to go with you. They may have taken them a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is not a fast fucking energy. They may have been with the 4 of Cups really kind of like, this is emotionally not participating, right? So they may have kind of been sitting on the sidelines, trying to heal, trying to recuperate. They may have walked away to figure out what the hell they actually want. And this person might be coming back in and saying, again, there's a huge emphasis of this person finally knowing what they want. And for some of you, this is going to be what they would like to have with you. And for some of you, this is where you've really given them a lot to think about. You've given them a lot to meditate on. You've given them a lot to consider. And it kind of shocked the shit out of them. They were sort of doing, you know, whatever they were doing. That was the path they were on. And knowing you has changed that significantly. But they feel freer. They feel like you help cleanse their energy. They feel like they can actually move forward now because they know you. Because they knew you, because whatever happened here happened. It was 10001 on the timer when I said that. There's a sense of you both are mirroring back reflexive endings and new beginnings at a massive scale. You guys will, it's reminding me of like the A.S. Byatt quote from Possession. I'm going to butcher it, so I'm sorry. But it's, you know, this is the midpoint to which everything runs and from which everything will run. You guys are a midpoint in each other's lives. You guys will never be the same for having known each other. In fact, I have my messages deck nearby. I want to pull a couple for you guys. Oh, my body. Oh my God. Pardon my mess, by the way. I have not been feeling good for the last week or so I need to do some cleaning tomorrow. I want to pull some messages from this person's higher self. You might not believe it, but I want you to know you did the right thing in our situation. So whatever you, especially though the blue, maybe something you said, a truth that was revealed. A lot of you guys, I feel like, were stressing about how it went, especially if you haven't been in contact with this person. And their higher self is here to let you know. Yeah, because at the bottom is, it's okay that things ended. Beginnings can't happen without endings. Don't be afraid to begin again. So a lot of you guys had to like make a change that separated you guys or brought you out of alignment, like we were talking about. And this person feels like you actually had a very positive impact on them. Yep, cut the deck. Shadow work is never easy, but I'm grateful I got to do it with you. I want to look at the other card I pulled. I still have indestructible hope that we'll figure it out someday. And when I made this deck, I really tried to design this card so it looked like how it felt when I was channeling it, which is chaotic and weird and not very cohesive, but beautiful. Just beautiful. And exactly how it needs to be, exactly how it should be. For a lot of you, I will be honest, this person, I'm hearing barreling. This person might come barreling back in, trying to rekindle something with you. Now, what you choose to do with that, totally up to you. I guess I want to know, for those of you where this is somebody trying to rekindle, what Spirit wants you to know about that. The Emperor. Okay. So this is both a call for you to be making like power moves in your life, right? Like really making decisions. Sorry, I'm really noticing Birds of Paradise in both of these cards. Those might be significant. I was working with a deck earlier today that has flowers, and Birds of Paradise is all about self-acceptance. So there's something here about being able to embrace your true nature, what you want, and make decisions that you feel are best for you. But this person might also be doing that for themselves. They might be getting in this place where they are really accepting themselves and making choices from that higher self. The Four of Wands. I mean, come the fuck on. And the Seven of Swords reverse. All right, I don't usually like to give these messages because I don't want to give out false. And the fucking Knight of Cups. Dude, I don't ever want to like give false hope. I like, you know, I really want to empower people to make their own choices as much as possible. But like, the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords, this person's all done running from this. This person is ready for more. This person is ready to be in greater union. Even if you guys aren't together romantically, they want to open up more. They want to, I feel like this person wants to take control of their emotions. They want to deal with their stuff. They're tired of running away from their own bullshit. This person is not giving up on this without a fight. Like, there's this energy here. You can't tell them nothing. They still have indestructible hope that you guys are going to figure it out. You guys are going to work it out. I feel like this person is, you know, look at how determined this person looks. Like, this person's looking at you like you're a kindred spirit. You're part of their soul family. They're not just going to let you go. And they know this now with the Seven of Swords. They're all done like playing themselves. They're all done, you know, this is usually self-sabotage, delusion, trickery. They're all done fooling themselves because they can't ignore this. And I kind of almost get this feeling that, like, let's say it was romantic. Even if you guys didn't want to be together with them, they just want you in their life. It's that important to them. Because they've kind of come to realize that, like, people like you don't come around often. And the reason why it wasn't working before is because this person was pursuing a life that was not meant for them. It's not theirs. It's not theirs to live. They're out of alignment, and they had spent so long doing that giving up on that may have been intimidating. I'm getting like sunken cost fallacy. This person doesn't give a shit anymore. They've had quite, I was going to say a rude awakening. Something has happened where this person's in a different place. And they want to let you know. King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is somebody who's been focusing on becoming more stable within themselves. I feel like for some, this person lives in the city and they're willing to move away from the city, or vice versa. They're willing to move to the city with you if you want to do that. There's an energy of moving here. I want to pull just like a couple more what Spirit wants you to know about this, because, you know, I'm freaking nosy. You know what we're here for. The Five of Wands. There has been significant challenge to you two kind of getting into alignment. The Knight of Cups and the Sun. But I feel ultimately the World. Nothing's going to stop this person from wanting to come forward and offer you something because you make them happy. Plain and simple. Like, this person's leaving that behind. Look at the placement. They're leaving behind, like, outside influences, anything that made it complicated, unnecessarily complicated. I'm getting this energy of, like, life is complicated enough. I don't have to, like, listen to your bullshit. I don't have to, like, make it more complicated by listening. What is this energy of what they're planning, though? Because I feel like they're planning to come talk to you. They're planning to come tell you about how they've changed their life. They're planning to come tell you about what was stopping them before. They're saying flip that, which I normally don't, but I will here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This was a timing issue. Page of Swords reversed. Okay. And the Ace of Cups. I feel like this person, you know, what they're planning is they would like to see you in person, ideally. I feel like this is something where they're not going to give it away. You would never know it via like text, or you would never know if they're not going to give it away. This is going to be, let me show you. This also could be something where they're not exactly sure how to say it, but they're determined to show you. Nine of Cups. Yes. And the Moon. Yeah, they're determined to show you that being emotionally close with you, being connected with you, is a wish come true. B, I feel like they feel the psychic connection, but this might be new for them. They don't know how to talk about it. But they are determined to try to, show you. Oh, do you guys hear that? Oh, man. Yeah, this person's not letting you go without a fight. They're not. I feel like there's little to nothing that will deter them from trying to, like, be with you, have you in their life. Like, if you told them, like, I don't want to have anything to do with you, I'm sure they would listen. But there's a sense here where if it's up to them, no, they're not letting you go. Page of Pentacles. They'll start small. They'll start like, I don't give a shit. We'll start where we are. King of Swords. This person's got a plan. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who, you know, you may have walked away from them. They could have walked away from you. There's a sense here where this person's going to start small, but they're going to have a plan. What is this Eight of Cups? Four of Swords. Okay, they're walking away from just, like, not saying anything. They're walking away from letting things kind of just, like, idle. So they might start small, but they have plans. Again, they might not always know what to say, but they will be making gestures that will be showing you how they feel. Because I think it's going to be a long time till they can fully articulate the impact that you've had on them. But they're going to start small, and they're going to try, and they're definitely not giving up. So I hope that was helpful. I think that's everything I've got for group 3. I think there's going to be a lot of abundance and positivity ahead, not just in the situation with this person, but also in you pursuing your talents and your dreams. It seems like you've gone through a very challenging cycle that is about to yield some significant benefits. So I think that's everything I've got for group 1. I hope that's been helpful, and I hope I get the chance to read for you again real soon. Take care, okay?